Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a pancake cake. For this you need an already iced cake. We're going to start with the fondant. We're going to condition it with some shortening. I'm going to start rolling out my fondant, and I need a long piece because I want to wrap the fondant around my cake. So more or less it has to be the same size of the perimeter of the cake, and the thickness it needs to be about 1/8 of an inch. I pick up the fondant and wrap it around the cake, and it's gonna stick because the cake is chill, so the fondant is gonna adhere very easily. Work out any bubbles of air. I'm gonna cut the excess of fondant on the back of the cake, and I'm gonna try to smooth it out with my hands. Also on the top I'm gonna cut the excess. As you can see, I'm using just a knife, a regular knife. The top of the cake I didn't make it so neatly because I'm going to be covering with another piece of fondant, which is going to be the top tier of the pancakes. So it is fine as long as you don't have too much excess, you're going to do fine. Okay, so we're going to color the fondant. I used gold color and some ivory, and it's very pale. Now I want to divide my fondant in pretty much same size little balls of fondant, and I'm gonna roll them out to form like a long rope. This is gonna be the side of the cake. We're gonna need quite a few of them, so if you have some extra hands that want to help you, go ahead and call them and start rolling. Right now I'm gonna start applying, and you can see somebody else was helping me out. So now I apply some piping gel, and this rope was a little bit short, so what I had to do is to put some pressure and elongate it a little bit more. I'm just going to continue adding the little ropes, and I want to start making little holes with a toothpick. If you can see right there, it's just like little bubbles that form on the pancake, so that is gonna give it like a more realistic look. Alright, now that I finished covering the side of the cake, I'm gonna work on the top pancake. All I have to do is roll out some of the fondant that I colored with the gold and the ivory colors, and I'm gonna roll it out as a circle, and it needs to be rolled out a little bit bigger than the size of the cake. Place it on top of the cake, and as you can see, I had to stretch it a little bit more. And after that I started doing more of the little holes with a toothpick to resemble the little air bubbles that we get when we make pancakes. Now to add color, I mix some alcohol and yellow food coloring and apply to some parts of the cake, as you can see in between the layers. Also, I use more golden brown gel colors and retouch some of those pre-colored parts. I'm gonna do the same on top of the cake, and I'm gonna be using some gold, brown, and yellow mixed with alcohol. For the second coat of color, I use more brown with the alcohol, and I brushed it on the top of the cake. That's gonna make it look as if we cooked the pancakes. You can add some more on the edges of each pancake. It's gonna look very pretty. Let's make some bacon to put on the sides. I'm gonna need some terracotta fondant and some of the light ivory fondant. The ivory is gonna represent the fat, and the terracotta is gonna be the meat. I'm gonna make a rope of the ivory. Once I have this rope, I'm gonna add some pieces of the terracotta fondant, and then I'm gonna just roll it out, and I'm gonna start cutting the pieces or the slices of the fondant. Now we're gonna form it and we're gonna stretch it a little bit and we're gonna put it to dry. To make some little scoops of butter, I need some pale yellow fondant. I am making 3 pieces and I'm gonna shape them as a ball. Using a toothpick, I'm forming like a lip on the bottom of the ball, and with the help of a knife, I'm gonna make little cuts to this little ball, and I'm just gonna put them aside so they can dry up a little bit. To create the blueberries, I mix some white fondant with purple and navy blue gel colors, made a rub and cut little pieces to form the blueberries. And I made an indentation in each ball with this star tool. For the syrup, I use light corn syrup and I color it using brown gel color and a tiny dot of gold gel color. Mixed it up and pour it on top of the cake as well as on the sides. As you can see, you can use a spoon that will help you, so you can actually place the syrup where you want it. It's not gonna be all over the place. Just put it where you think it's gonna look the best. Add the butter on top of the pancakes and I'm using a toothpick just to hold them in place. Add the blueberries, just put them randomly. And place the bacon slices on the side of the cake. And there you have it, a pancake cake. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and visit the website for more recipes and tutorials. You can find more information on the description box below. Thank you and we'll see you next time.